morning students. So once again I welcome you all to RKP online classes. This is your English teacher Benu Serawat. Alright, so in our last video we focused upon what are adverbs, right? And what are the three things that they qualify. Do you remember that? Yes, they are verbs, adjectives and another adverb, right? So today we'll be taking a few sentences, we'll be considering few sentences and we'll see how helpful the adverbs are for us when we are communicating, right? To speak the sentence correctly and to convey the exact sense that we are talking about, right? So let's proceed further. Now, first sentence is the girl danced. Now, this is the verb here, right? The girl danced. But do we get any idea about how the action of dancing is being done? No, we don't get that. Let's take help of an adverb. How about it if I add a word, the girl danced beautifully. Does it change the sense? Of course it changes the sense, because earlier we just knew that the girl danced, but we don't know whether it was good, bad or very good. We didn't know anything, right? But as we added the word, the adverb beautifully, we get the idea that it was beautiful, right? So if you see here beta, this is verb and this word beautifully is modifying the verb here, right? See, I told you that the adverbs, they modify the verbs, right? So this is the example of how exactly does it modify a verb. Alright, so next sentence is my mother is sleeping. Now again, the same way, we don't know where exactly she's sleeping, we just know that she's sleeping, right? So what if I take help of an adverb and I add my mother is sleeping, let's say upstairs, stairs. Yes, so by adding the adverb upstairs, we got to know that where exactly is she sleeping, right? So the adverb upstairs, again it is modifying the verb, right? It's modifying the verb. Now next is, so and it's answering us the question where the action is happening, upstairs, right? Upstairs. So in first sentence, she danced. How? It's answering us how. So how did the girl dance? Beautifully. So this is manner. Of course, there are different kinds of adverbs. So instead of just cramming, there are 5 types of adverbs. No, that doesn't make any sense. The most important thing is that you should be able to use them in the sentences while communicating, while writing, right? So that is the most important thing. So just don't cram the names, understand them, right? That's why I just didn't tell you that these are the 5 types or these are the 6 types, whatever, right? We will see the sentences and we'll see what are they answering, and then we'll come to what type of adverb is that, right? So here, because the word beautifully gave us the answer of how did the girl dance, in what manner did the girl dance, so that's why it is adverb of manner. Okay, there are many more, like if I say you should always speak politely, So how should you speak? In what manner should you speak? Politely. So again, that is manner, right? All right. Now come to third sentence. I speak the truth. Okay, this is a fact about me. I speak the truth. But do you know how many times do I speak the truth? No, we don't know that, right? So what if I add a word that is again another adverb? If I say I always, I never, which is a very bad thing by the way. Alright, so if I add these words here, these adverbs here, I always speak the truth or I never speak the truth, that's a very bad thing though. Alright, so addition of these adverbs changes the whole sense of the sentence, right? So again, these words are modifying the verb, right? And if you see, they are giving us the answer of I speak the truth how many times, okay? How many times, how frequently. So it gives us the answer I always speak the truth, I never speak the truth. Or some more examples are like occasionally, seldom, rarely, okay, often, regularly, right? If I say I regularly go for a morning walk, so it the word regularly, it shows that what is the frequency of my morning walk, right? So this gives us the answer of how many times or what is the frequency of that action, right? So this is called frequency, adverb of frequency, right? And this was it was telling us about the place. So this is place. All right. Coming to sentence number 4, my cousin will come. Now, my cousin will come, but I want to know when. You didn't tell me when. I want to know the answer. When will your cousin come? If you tell me this sentence, I don't get any idea about that, right? So let's be smart and add the word here. My cousin will come tomorrow. Tomorrow. So again, it is modifying the verb. Now if you see, it's giving us the answer of when. When will your cousin come, right? So this is tomorrow, or maybe today, next week, next year, last week. These are all adverbs of time, okay? Now, the wall is high. The wall is high. Now, I don't exactly get to know whether I will be able to, climb the wall. I don't know, because you are not giving me the clear idea about that, like how high is the wall, right? So what if I add the adverb to, okay? So what if I add the adverb to here? So it gives us the clear idea that the wall is too high to climb. I'm sorry, you cannot climb the wall. It's too high, right? And if you see here, I told you that adverbs modify the adjectives also. Now if you focus here, this is an adjective, right? This is an adjective, and this word to, the adverb to, is modifying the adjective here, right? And it is giving us the answer of to what extent, right? To what extent. So it's too high, right? So it's telling us about the extent, about the degree. So this is adverb of degree. Now there can be many more, like very, okay, or we can say little. All right, so all these, like I can say this hall is very huge. Okay, so now the word, the adverb very is telling us about that how big is that hall is. Very. Okay, very. Now coming to the next one, he will arrive. Okay, now we do not know when exactly will he arrive. So if we add the word here, soon or today, it gives us the idea that exactly when he will arrive, right? So again, today, adverb of time. Now this place is beautiful. Now alright, we know that this place is beautiful, but I don't know exactly how beautiful. Exactly how beautiful. To what extent, right? I mean, is it that beautiful that I should go and visit that place? No, I don't know. But if I say the place is extremely beautiful, now again it is modifying the adjective, right? So it is telling us about the degree, right? So it will be degree, adverb of degree. And the same way, if I say the child painted the picture very neatly, right? Now if you see here, beta, beautifully is an adverb, right? And if you notice, the word before the adverb is very, which itself is an adverb. So this is the example of how an adverb qualifies another adverb, right? Because beautifully, or sorry, neatly, that is an adverb, and very beautifully, if we say very is another adverb. So in that case, it is an adverb is modifying another adverb. So I hope the concept of adverbs is clear to you now. Still, if you have any doubt in your mind, please do not hesitate to ask. Okay, thank you so much.